That's it. I hit record. We just had to wait a second for it. Doing
Okay.
it now,
I was
though.
waiting for you to say something really funny.
Oh, I thought
Oh, I've
as
got
the
nothing
the
funny to
intro was
say.
still going to play automatically, but I guess we
No,
don't
I
do that
fixed
anymore.
that. I did fix that. I did get
Fixed
rid of the intro. I didn't fix it. I just minused it from this one. I'll fix
That's
it one
funny.
day.
So yeah, if you saw last week's, oh no, yeah, I might have cut it all out. I don't know if you'll even know that it happened, but the wrong intro played last week.
Yeah.
Automatically
Yes.
on StreamYard. But then also, when I edit the podcast, I don't use the StreamYard version. I download the original recordings, and so it's basically just us sitting there going during the intro. Because at first I was like, "What is happening?" And then I realized, oh yeah, the intro video is playing.
We just
'Cause
all
we're
paused
all like,
for a good minute. Yeah,
yeah. And I was like, "The fuck is this?" I have a stroke.
fantastic.
Welcome to Multiple Nerdgasm with your hosts, Matt, Luke, and Dan. Multiple Nerdgasm, your guide to all things nerdy.
At least got to put that up on Patreon if it's not in the episode.
Oh yeah, I could do that actually.
Yeah.
So,
So-
how was everybody's Christmas?
I went and saw lots of movies.
Oh, that's good.
Did
you put them in a
I wanna hear
spreadsheet?
about that? Yeah.
One's on the spreadsheet,
Okay.
sort
Luke
of.
doesn't use spreadsheets. That's work.
Yes. I only use spreadsheets for work. I read them. I don't put stuff in them. I should. I'll put my stuff in. One is sort of on here as related to Avatar.
Oh yeah.
I saw Fire and Ash.
So is this the third one?
This
I've
is the third
lost count.
one. Yeah.
Okay. Right. I didn't see the second one because the
neither.
first one was
It's-
garbage.
It's exactly the same movie as the second one.
Right.
They've just if they added one thing into the second movie, you don't need this 3-hour movie at
Another
all.
number. The number one. If they added the number one into the second one, it would be the third one. Okay.
Yeah, like it's the whole movie is just feels like the second one, just with a few added things in.
I would like to watch these. Are they as long as the first one? Are they very long?
Well, this one was 3
They are,
hours
aren't
and
they?
14 minutes.
Fucking hell. Jimmy.
And
Learn
the other thing
Jimmy
is,
Camo. What are you doing?
the other thing is, I remember that what I liked about the first one was not the movie, was how beautiful it looked in 3D.
The
just
experience of
thrown
watching
that-
Avatar the
Yeah.
first time was phenomenal. I will
They've just
not
thrown
deny
that out
that.
the window now. There's none of that, like seeing stuff floating in front of you that looked really nice. It's just
As in they don't do it, or you're bored of it.
they don't do it.
Right.
Did you see it in 3D?
I saw it in 3D.
Yeah.
Because
cool.
now they're on the ocean. There's none of the forest floating around.
Right.
Just water
it's just water.
splashing in your eyes.
But it's just honestly, if they had had one scene into the second one, they don't need this movie at all.
Was the second movie as beautiful as the first movie? Because I'll give you that. It was
It's
fucking
different.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I'll give you
It's
that.
different. It's still very nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I think it was an
all
experience.
I'll give it, though. That's all it had going for it.
Yeah, I think it was an experience. It was visually like stunning. The 3D, we'd never seen 3D done like that before. We have now. But,
yeah.
and I actually
well,
don't
I'll
like
be
it
honest.
that much.
I haven't seen 3D done like that since then either.
Yeah.
I know
the
there was a big
full-on-
3D push for a little while, but it was basically just forcing 3D into movies.
Please
first
come
one I saw
back to
it in
cinemas.
The first time I saw it in IMAX, and I just remember that opening sequence where they're going through space, and then like Sully's like waking up and coming out of the thing, and you're in like the what do you call it, the Dyson sphere or whatever it is, Dyson sphere, yeah, and or whatever it is, and
No, the Miles Bennett Dyson sphere.
the Miles Bennett Dyson sphere, and just the 3D of it and the stuff floating around, and just thinking like, oh fuck, this is amazing,
Yeah.
and then
Now-
and then it was a reasonably good science fiction movie after that I've not rewatched.
Reasonably
Maybe-
good.
Well, I felt like it was
Borderline shit, mate. Come on. Christ.
At the time, I thought it was all right. It's been a while.
Yeah, no, I was actually.
I remember
was
thinking
actually
that I'm
very
watching
impressed.
a guy riding a dinosaur fighting a guy in a mech with a knife, and
What's your problem?
I'm not enjoying it. So, and I'm like, so something is wrong.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was one movie I watched. But then, what's James Cameron said now? He held a press conference. I can see here.
No. He just that he will. I think this is an offhand kind of joke, but it's just quite funny that he basically, depending on how this one does, will determine if he's making more, because apparently 4 and 5 have to be made together for reasons, whether budgetary or just him being him.
Old.
He's got to make 4 and 5 together, and Disney's got to decide whether they're going to allow that to happen,
Right.
because it's going to cost a lot of money. And so the performance of this film will determine whether that happens. And what he said was, if I can't make them, I'll hold a press conference and I'll just tell you all what was going to happen.
What was going to happen?
Oh, okay.
So
Amazing.
I thought that was just very funny. This one's doing okay, apparently.
Is it? Okay.
At
Okay, yeah,
the box office.
I can't really tell from going to the movies in Australia, or at least
Yeah.
in Canberra, because 99% when I go, there's me and 3 other people if I'm lucky.
Yeah, right.
So
I mean, I'm sure there's a number of, what do you call it? Box office number that will determine whether he gets to make more of them.
yes,
And then,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in fact, they've probably determined it. It's probably a first weekend box
Oh, yeah.
office number, so
They
they
probably
probably know
told
if they're going to do it or not. Yeah,
yeah, you need to make this much money or you're done.
100%.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that was one movie I watched, and I also did get to see the Avengers Doomsday
Oh, yeah.
teaser.
I
on
watched
it.
it.
I saw the.
Oh, is it online
I
now?
saw
I
the
still haven't
Steve
seen
Rogers one.
It is. I mean, there's not a lot to see.
it. Okay.
There's nothing.
You've seen Chris Evans before,
Yeah,
and
I
you've
have.
seen a
I've
baby
seen him, yeah.
before. It's got those two
Yeah.
things in it.
Oh, but I haven't seen Chris Evans as a baby. Is that what I see?
It's not that. It's not that.
It's not that. Unless he's holding his clone.
I'll say this though, Chris Evans to me is only a movie star because of and involved with Marvel. I just don't buy him in other
The
things.
first thing I saw him in was Not Another Teen Movie, which is fucking incredible.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, sure. And he's also in Scott Pilgrim, which is a great movie too.
Oh, and
like
he's
he's
in,
in he's in
Sunshine.
good things. Right.
He's in Sunshine. Danny Boyle's Sunshine.
I don't remember him from that. And that's kind of what I
He's in
mean.
there.
Like
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
very, very good at being Steve Rogers.
That was the idea with hiring a lot of these actors at where they were in their careers. Like they were good, but they weren't quite stars.
Yeah, it
so
is
we'll
just
hire
them.
them so we can
Yeah.
pay them nothing because we have to
Right.
pay a fortune to Robert Downey Jr.
Mm.
And so
Yeah.
and
Well, he would have been a bit cheap at the start, I think.
At the
right?
start,
'Cause
he would have been, yeah. But
at the start it
after
would have been,
Iron
but
Man,
I think at the end he was bringing in like 140 a movie or something ridiculous.
yeah,
And-
it was something ridiculous.
and that's why
I'll
he was
say
sort of
this
like,
though: give
I
him the
will always
fucking
be-
money. Like after I saw Iron Man, I was like, right, whatever you got to do, get him back.
I would like to see more of this. Well, now I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
you can
probably
stop.
too much now. Yeah, yeah. Iron Man 3. I think there's only the 6 or 7 of us that like that movie. But
But the trailer's just, you see someone riding a bike and then you see Steve Rogers hold the baby. And then it says,
Steve is holding the baby. Okay.
yeah, and then it pops up and says Steve Rogers will return in Avengers Doomsday.
Right.
And then in really small letters it says, because you guys weren't watching these and we really want you to
Yeah,
watch
because
these.
this is
so we put it back
this
in
is
it.
literally the last time we're going to try this.
We have spent a lot of money.
Yeah.
And we
if you
hope
don't
that
like this,
will
we don't know what
reward
you
that.
like.
Exactly. Yeah. So.
Well, no, I think that's the whole case with the whole Marvel universe was they basically got to a point where everyone got built up to
It's
an
so
ending.
embarrassing.
It ended, and then
Yeah.
they kept going.
The
but
last
just
one even had the
retiring
word "end"
characters.
in the
they
name.
just can't figure out what is it that people liked about these and why don't they like them anymore. And
The
it's
continuity was what we liked, and you
like, it
finished
can't be
the
that they're
story.
we wrapped it up and everyone's over it now. Like
Yeah.
Because the whole idea that felt like was that every other movie was we're retiring and this is their replacement. We're retiring. This is a replacement, which is not what we want. I think
No,
I've said-
that's the
I know
opposite
I've
of
said it here, but I've
continuity.
said it a few times is what they should have done was Endgame, stopped, waited a couple of years, reboot with another storyline, and just go again.
yeah.
Yeah, like they
Don't
do with
have the same
Spider-Man.
characters. Don't have the same people. Just complete reboot.
Just do remakes. They love remakes.
Yeah.
Redo
I mean,
them
if you have to do it like the soft reboot, where you just wait a couple of years and then you have fucking
Captain America: The First Avenger and Iron
Right.
Man and Thor again.
yeah.
just have a
But I mean, if you have to have
different
Robert Downey Jr. as an old man coming in and going, "You're the next one," okay, fine, but then get him out of there.
Yeah.
But,
But
yeah,
this raises a lot of questions that I don't actually care about because it's stupid. But Steve Rogers showed up as an old man and said, "I stopped being Captain America." So was he was lying, was he?
but the whole thing you got to remember is.
But he's not an old man in this anymore, right?
No.
Okay,
No,
so
but
this
he-
might be set before then. This might be a prequel.
Yeah, but then he lied about how he was like, I retired
Yeah,
and I settled
right.
down.
Yes,
didn't do
and I
anything
never
else.
did any of that
except for
stuff,
that time
yeah.
I did fight Doctor Doom. Who's Doctor Doom?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I'll tell you
know
another
Tony
day.
Stark? Yeah.
Looks
it's gonna
like
get
him.
weird. It's
Looks
gonna
like
get real
him a
weird.
lot. Yeah.
No, I honestly
Do you remember?
just think
You remember?
it's-
You remember Kang? No. Yeah. Neither do we. So don't even
Yeah.
talk about it.
No, it's all going to be
Well,
multiverse
talk about him.
related. That's how you get the Fantastic Four to come across and stuff like that.
I do want to see the Fantastic Four movie. I
You
haven't
should
seen
see
that
it.
yet.
Fantastic Four was good.
It's on Disney Plus.
And in
You
fact,
can watch
I've
it.
not even seen season 2 of Loki, which I really liked season 1. So I should go back and
I
watch
also
that.
have not. I just went, I've got to stop.
No, you should
I'll
watch
be
season
honest.
2 of Loki. Season
I've got
2
a bit
Loki
of
is good. It's not as good
I've
as
got a
the
bit of
first one.
fatigue even. Sorry, we're talking over each other. Sorry, listeners. Sorry, Luke.
But no, the second season of Loki is good. You should watch it. It's not as strong as the first one, but the ending does tie everything up.
Does it still have Wow. What's that guy's name?
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson.
Yes.
Does it still have Owen Wilson in it? Excellent.
Yes,
Does he
it
still have the
does.
mustache?
Yes.
Okay, because that for me was that and the alligator were the highlights of
So
season 1.
if
So
so if they brought back Chris Evans with a mustache, you'd be interested.
I'd be much more likely, yeah.
Yeah,
Because
with
the
a baby
beard
with
he
a
had in
mustache.
Endgame, I was all in.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, he did look good. Yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
that-
I must admit, and Matt, you can tell me that I'm stupid if you like, but I'm even a bit fatigued about Stranger Things. I popped it on the first 2 episodes, and I'm like, I've seen a lot of this now. Are we still going?
So I'm watching it. I've watched up to. I've got one episode left in the current lot. So they released this release schedule. I mean, I know we've talked about this, but like, what are they doing? Why are they doing this? Like, what? Christmas Day and New Year's Day? The
Yeah, well,
fuck
not for
kind
us.
of-
Boxing Day for us, and the day after New Year's for us.
Yeah, fair enough. But it's just like, what is this? You expect people to cancel their fucking Christmas and New Year's plans to watch this show? Like, what do you think? How important do you think you are? It's just so weird to me. Like, what was the thinking behind this? It's really strange. But I've got one left, and I'm enjoying it. But yeah, the other thing we did was we watched a recap. And forgive me if I've already said this, but we watched a recap of everything beforehand. And having done that and watching this, it is obvious that this stuff wasn't the case
Right.
back
Yes.
in season 1 and 2 kind of thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
exactly. And I watched the recap too, and I really do find we've come full circle. I mean, they left
Yeah.
the door open a little, but like, come on. And
yeah,
I also
it's
feel
not bad or anything. It's just like,
No, it's
well,
not bad. I've just
you never mentioned that back,
Right.
2 years ago or 3.
Yeah.
Was it now 10 years ago now?
I also feel there's a lot of characters with their own fucking backstories now, and it used to be about the kids doing their thing, and now there's just this huge group. Everyone's got their thing. Maya Hawke's become disproportionately famous compared to everyone else, so they've
Yes,
just
she's basically-
written her in, like just really written her in.
But no, it's just, I don't know. I think I haven't even started watching it, but I think it's just because it's been so long. I think it just had to come out when originally planned. I probably would have been a lot more interested instead of having
Agreed.
to go and watch a recap to remember.
Something else. There's a bit where I won't spoil anything, but there's a date that comes up that's important, and then it's like the anniversary.
Okay, yeah.
An anniversary of something, and I was like, "Is it only supposed to have been 1 year?" Because
Right.
they are old now.
They're very old. Yeah.
These children. Are
Some of
now
these
men.
children have their own
Like-
children in real life
That's what
now.
I mean. Like, that was a weird, like, oh yeah, because that's a weird thing. But I mean, they can't help it. It's just I just thought that was very funny. It's been 1 year since Will was a fucking baby.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
He had a growth spurt.
Yeah.
And yet they do act like they're much older. Even
the behavior is different.
Yeah,
because of course they're more mature people, and it
they,
would make
and they
sense
have
for
to.
them to be like,
It would look ridiculous if they were still. Yeah.
Mummy, Vecna's got me. Help me, Mummy. It's like Will's this fucking 20-year-old guy.
Yeah.
Like weird.
Yeah. I mean, he's still got the same haircut. He's still got that bowl
He
cut.
does have the haircut. They make a joke about it, actually.
Do they? Excellent.
Yeah. And then there's also the discussion about how, I don't know what do you mean, but how Will's acting is not at the same level as the others.
I see.
That actor.
Right.
Noah, whatever it is, and to the point where I've read stuff online and I'm like, that's fucking mean.
Really?
But because he's not been in anything else, and
Yeah,
all
I
the
guess
others
you're
have
right,
done a lot of other things, and once it was pointed out, I'm watching it and I'm like, yeah, he's not great.
Well, if you recall, in season 1, all he had to do was look scared. He didn't have any lines.
Because he was literally 2 years old or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He was just this little kid who just had to look scared, and now they're stuck with him. And they've hired, fucking Sadie Sink and all these other good child actors.
Very good
since
actresses. Then. Yeah, she's very good. That's what I mean. You put them in scenes together, and it's just very apparent that it's just there's like a anyway.
So
but people being really mean because he's given interviews about how he's, I'm really excited about what comes next. And then I saw one reply that said, like, what's next is 50 years of conventions for you, mate. Signings at conventions is what you'll be doing.
Wow. I mean, wow. Yeah.
That's mean.
Power to him.
If he's smart, get behind the other. Get in the other.
I've not
side
seen
of the
Anthony
camera.
Daniels in anything else, so. And he's a good actor.
Yeah, but he's not talking about doing anything else.
No,
he knows. He knows.
He just knew he didn't need to.
Yeah.
Fucking retired.
I mean, this guy doesn't either. None of them. They're all set up for life. It's just sad that.
Are they though?
Yeah.
Well, they could be if they play their cards right.
Yeah, they were smart.
Well, I don't know if they wouldn't have got paid a lot for the first couple of seasons.
I
reckon. I don't think they're sitting on.
I mean, they're 5 seasons in. They've got to negotiate, especially the ones who've gone on to do bigger things like
fucking Millie Bobby Brown does not have to work another day in her life if she doesn't want to.
Yeah,
no, she's done a tons though. But
that Finn Wolfhard guy, he's doing all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, but it's the other stuff. If this is all they're relying on, which is what Will sounds like he's going to be relying on.
I wonder if that goes to be funny for him too, where they're all like, and they're all like, we want more money, and he's like, I want more money too, and they're like, shut up, mate.
Yeah,
go stand in the corner.
Yeah. We're going to pay you by the lines, and you haven't got many lines in this season, so just...
He does this season.
Oh, does he?
He does. Because he's like a loose end.
Yes. Right.
That's what people are saying. It's like so sad.
Well, he was the MacGuffin of season 1. He didn't even have a character.
They never really
just the boy who went
why
missing.
Or whatever. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay. What else did you see, Luke?
Yeah.
All right. The other thing I saw, which I saw yesterday, was it? Yes. I saw... Anaconda.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Now, I haven't seen a trailer for that, but I've seen a lot of buses with posters on the side.
I've seen clips from it, and it looks ridiculous.
It is ridiculous, but it made me want to make movies with you guys again. And that's basically
just seeing a big
it's about.
snake reminded you of me. That's
no,
good.
the whole idea, the whole premise of it is these guys in their 40s have all gone their separate ways. They come back for a birthday party. They show video of what they made when they were kids, and then they went, let's go remake Anaconda.
Oh, what?
Oh.
Okay, I am much more likely to watch this now.
And that was the whole idea of the movie. And then they do run into a real snake and stuff happens. But the whole premise of the movies was, these guys going and just remaking Anaconda as
interesting
stuff that they used to make as when they were kids.
Okay. I mean, that's cool. I like because this is a remake of Anaconda, technically, like on paper. So I like that it's completely different direction.
Yeah. And that just made me think of when we used to make stuff, how cool it would be if we went off and went, let's take 3 weeks.
I've often thought about making those things again. Yeah. And setting the proviso that we're not allowed to make it better. It has to be like, if we didn't do it then, we can't do it now. It can look better, but you're not allowed to give more backstory or anything.
No backstory. The one I really think we should make is, was it The City?
Mm-hmm. Vacuum.
The Vacuum.
Yeah,
that's the one I really think
the train overpass.
Yeah.
That's the one we should focus on.
What a location.
So fuck you, Luke. I'm not in that.
But you can be.
Can't change anything.
No, we just can't
we said you can't make it better.
Right, fine. Yeah. So I'm out.
Yeah. So you should come along, Matt. You're the Will of this group, if you know what I mean.
Aw, thanks, Danny.
Actually, the will of that movie was someone who couldn't stay still for 5 seconds while he tried to film him as he died.
Wait, what?
Jason.
Yeah, that's true.
Jason.
And in the end, I used a still frame, one frame, and just a slight pan out to make it look like
All he had to do
he was dead.
lie on the ground,
That's true.
not move, and he just kept playing with grass.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
Enough
And I
said
think
about him.
Dave,
It's a nice way to
murdered
say
him.
it, isn't it? An odd duck.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I think Dave murdered him.
Yep. And then
Buried the
also
body.
in the movie,
Yeah.
his
Yeah,
character murdered his character.
And then we become instant friends and we walk off together.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
then that had the multiple endings.
Did it like Clue?
Yes.
It did have multiple endings. Yeah, that's
I've
true.
gotta
Dance
rewatch
off
Clue.
ending, the romantic
Clue is
ending.
excellent.
And I've got to rewatch Clue.
Yeah. Well, I think they keep talking about remaking Clue, so we'll see how that is. But Clue is a
watched the new Knives
masterpiece.
Out, speaking of Clue? I got to watch that.
No.
It's
No, I
out.
haven't.
I got to
I've
watch
still-
that.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
second
yeah.
one.
I'll have a look at it.
Well,
The second one's pretty good. Yeah, the second one's
No,
pretty good.
it's not because I don't want to. I didn't mind the first
Yeah.
one, and I think we should try and keep
Well,
Ryan Johnson away from Star Wars.
I was
Yeah, keep
excited
him in
to
his
watch
lane.
it, and I
Universe.
still
Universe.
forgot. So
Yeah.
I can excuse you for...
I think the reason I think we can all agree though, the reason he had to make 3 of these, or at least 3, was because now he can be like, I got my fucking trilogy. It wasn't a Star Wars trilogy, but it was a trilogy.
Yeah. When I said it was a Star Wars trilogy, you thought it was actually going to be a Star Wars movie, but it's not. It's just... I've
Yeah, no.
subverted your
What I was saying
expectations
was
again.
Star Wars, then trilogy.
Then trilogy.
And that's what I meant the whole time. If you're going to watch any Ryan Johnson movie, go and watch Brick. Brick is excellent.
Don't watch
The Last Jedi.
Looper. Don't watch Last Jedi. Don't
No.
watch
And
Looper.
don't watch
Looper.
Brothers Macmillan or whatever that one was that came out. Brothers Bloom, whatever. Just don't watch any of that. Definitely don't watch the one episode he directed of Breaking Bad, the worst
How did
episode
he
of
get
that
to
show.
where he is?
Guys, when all he'd made is Brick, I was like, this guy, this is the guy. Brick
People really like
is
working with
incredible.
him, from what I understand.
Yeah, he seems like a really nice guy.
Yeah. It's just... I just don't like his movies that much.
Yeah. Except
then
Brick.
everybody
Ryan,
should-
if you're listening, I really did like Brick.
I haven't seen
I,
it.
I still hate you for what you did to Luke.
He means
So does Mark
Skywalker
Hamill.
and him, because he had to watch you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do that to Luke
And now
Skywalker.
Luke refers to himself in the third person.
Like Donald Trump does. Strangely now.
So that's Anaconda and
Fire and Ash. And then the last movie I watched was Snatches.
Snatches. Yeah, I've heard
yeah, I
of this
don't know
and
this.
I forgot to look it up.
I don't.
It's
I
an
don't.
Australian
When you said
movie.
it,
It's just come
oh,
out.
it's an Australian movie.
Yes. And it was going based off the book. And I'm going, ooh, after the movie, I want to read the
Oh.
book. And then I realised, no, it's inspired by the 1888 book, The Body Snatchers.
Oh,
This
So
is
it's
an
very
old
loosely
movie.
inspired.
This is an older movie, yeah? It's like...
No, this is this year, 2025.
This is
There's a
2019.
2025 one. And
Oh, yeah, it's a different movie.
all I can say without ruining it is basically 2 guys, they're having money problems. They sneak a body out of the hospital. They're going to cut her up to sell her organs, and she wakes up. And that's
Oh.
all I can really say without ruining the movie. But I
it's
found
good.
I found it great.
You're right, Matt. It's a 2019 film that comes up when you.
And Dan, you can actually
when
watch
you
it
Google.
right now for free on
Can I?
9 Plus. I found out it's already on streaming in Australia. I think they did a limited cinema run or
Oh
something.
right. Okay. Okay, bookmarking this. All right. This looks all right.
Written, directed, and starring someone called Craig Alexander. I almost said Craig Anderson. Craig
yeah.
Alexander.
For a second when I was sitting there, I was going, hold on, Craig. Is that Craig? No, it's Alexander, not.
Yeah.
I mean, with this type of movie, it definitely could have been.
Really, when I was watching it, I could have seen him doing this.
Trying to think of.
no,
no,
this
it
is
was
cool.
Trying to scroll through and
It
see if
was
I know
really,
anybody.
really interesting.
That's what I
And
was just doing too. Like, do I know anybody who worked on this?
I'm going,
no,
it's probably
it's
not
cool.
and I don't think it would have cost a lot to make. It looks like it's like
One of
2
those,
locations, really.
I mean, it looks very nice. Like the stills, it looks well shot.
Well, no,
I like
that's my big recommendation from what
There's
I
only
watched from the
8
3
people
movies I
listed
saw.
in the cast. Are there more
It
people
looks
in
like,
the movie, or is it just very small?
It's very small.
The look of it reminds me of The Autopsy of Jane Doe, which is a fucking excellent movie.
Oh, that is a good movie. That was one of those sleeper hits. Yeah.
Basically, there's a scene when they're in the hospital where there's lots of people, but then for the rest of the movie, it's just the 3 of them.
Yeah, right. Okay. I will be watching this. This looks right up my alley. Okay,
Yeah,
thank
no,
you.
That's and I'm actually recommending a movie, and it
There you
nearly
go.
made me read a book until I found out it was just
You could
loosely
still read
inspired
Body
by-
Snatchers. That's Robert Louis
got out of it.
Stevenson, right?
Yes,
Go on, fucking read it. He's a great writer.
I think I have read it
Yeah, you
like
might
many
have.
years ago when I used to read. Like, but no,
Yeah.
the story the story it was based on. Like, if it was a bit closer, I probably would have read the book.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But it's very, very different from the book. But no, definitely worth a watch.
I will.
Alright.
I fucking will,
Did you
mate.
see the trailer for the Odyssey before anything?
No,
You went to the movies. Okay. It's
I saw
online.
the trailer for Disclosure
Yeah, but-
Day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
We can talk
We
about
can
it in a minute.
definitely talk about that. Especially since my Christmas present this year was this little golden book of
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Steven Spielberg. Yeah.
That's very cool.
this might be the
Yeah.
first Spielberg movie I've liked in a while.
We haven't seen it yet, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, it looks fucking great. I'll
Yeah, it
say
does.
I'm all in. I am all in if this is what I think it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's sort of hard to work out what it is. Is it aliens? Is it God? Is it?
Maybe it's a bit of both.
Yeah, I did not know this was coming. I did not know Steven Spielberg was currently directing another movie. I thought The Fableman was like his. I thought he was like going, peacing out after that for some reason.
I
don't know why.
disliked The Fablemans so much that I ended up just skipping through and watching only the sequences where he was making a movie because they were very interesting. The movies he was making as a kid were very interesting.
Yeah.
But the stuff about like, oh God, my mum's sexy, like all that, and like could do without.
Why is this in here? Yeah, and Ready Player One.
That's
It was not great.
well. The thing that also annoyed me about Ready
Bits I
Player
liked
One.
about it, but
Yeah, bits. Yeah.
There was no the thing that really got me is he sort of lost touch with what people are watching now. You've got this very
Yeah.
science fiction movie, but you don't have like a big credit sequence or anything that's sort of thrown in there because that's not what he does. That's not
Well,
film
I don't
for
care
him.
about that.
No, but that just I found
movie
that
wasn't
annoyed
very
me.
good.
That just made me feel that he's lost touch with what the audience.
Look at that!
Oh,
Fucking even Schindler's List is in here.
fucking hell! That's a movie. Fucking hell!
I watched Jurassic Park about 2 weeks ago because
Did you say Jurassic Park?
Jurassic Park, yeah. I don't
That's a
quite know why
remake.
I don't know why I said it like that. But that's a great fucking movie. That's all I'm going to say about
Yeah,
that.
Jurassic Park. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. There's movies of his I like Jurassic Park, and then there's other movies
Indiana
that I think are
Jones.
horrible, like Close Encounters.
Nah, Close Encounters is great.
Some of the
Every-
Indiana
oh,
Joneses.
Well, yeah. Up to sorry. See, I don't even think about it. Yes, the 3 Indiana Jones movies that he made back in the 80s, or 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
And
80s and very yeah. No. First one is 1980 and the last one I think is 1991,
Oh
right?
yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. 80s and 90s. Yeah, Spielberg's fucking the bomb, and I love watching.
trying to think
there's obviously tons of video essays on YouTube about his filmmaking and stuff like that, and it's always so interesting because he did used to
Yes.
do so many cool things that we take for granted now too. And like,
Yeah.
there's that one. There's one that's just all about. It's actually mostly about Raiders of the Lost Ark and just about his staging of scenes
Right.
and how information dense they are. Like people are doing things that tells you things in the back. And it's just like, yeah, it's very, just good. And then I don't know,
Yeah.
I just stopped doing that stuff.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah.
just sort of lost
But
touch.
then again,
is what I honestly
then
think.
there's-
He just
Munich and War of the Worlds came out the same year.
Oh yeah.
What a year.
Yeah.
You know? Minority Report and Catch Me If You Can. They came out the same year.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a
early on he
12-hour
was
long.
just in the craft more, maybe. Now he's kind
Well,
of like,
yeah, but don't forget
I'll just
also
make a
there was
movie.
as many misses as hits early on. Like he made.
that's true.
I'm gonna get the timing right. So I'm gonna look here. So Duel, obviously 1971. Then a bunch of TV movies. Then Jaws in 75. Close Encounters
When's
77.
the episode of Columbo? on
Yeah, that was
Thursday?
before then, 71, same year as Duel.
Love that.
But then he went and made 1941, which was an absolute flop.
Oh yeah.
Right. Then followed that up with Raiders, followed that up with E.T.,
Yep.
then another Indiana Jones. Then he did a whole bunch of TV. Then he did The Color Purple.
Oh,
Right?
that's right.
Yeah. Then Empire of the Sun. Then another Indiana Jones. Then a movie called Always, which I have seen and basically forgot. Then Hook, which I still think was really good, but he fucking hates it.
I saw an article the other day about how I was like, it said something about why did we let kids watch Hook? And I never read it because I was like, I don't want to hear bad things about Hook.
I did read that. I saw that exact one too. Yeah, just that it's really grim. It's actually really quite grim when you think about it.
As a kid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that's what movies in the 80s were. They were just fucking dark adventures.
Yeah. It was the 80s.
We were tough enough to watch those. Yeah.
Like that Bluey episode.
Yeah, that's right.
Your mum
BMX
sounds mean.
seats were high.
Mums were mean in the 80s. It was a different time.
Mums could be mean.
She's whacking him with the thong, and Bluey and Minnie were like, it's like, nah, it was the 80s. It's fine.
Yeah, it's so true. I love that episode. I love it. You mentioned the Odyssey very briefly.
Yes.
And I just want to say a couple of things about that. Number one,
Yes.
I'm all in. I'm all in.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
Great. Actually, I thought Matt Damon was an odd choice for Odysseus, assuming he's Odysseus.
He is, yeah.
And he's in several Christopher Nolan movies, but he's always a supporting role. And I know he's been the lead in many, many films, but for some reason, him as the lead in a Christopher Nolan movie doesn't seem right. Yeah. But I trust Nolan.
He was like a surprise appearance in Interstellar at first.
Right.
And then they hid that. I don't know why they hid that, but anyway, whatever. That was just interesting.
Mate. Oh, that paid off for me when I was in the cinema, and then he pulls off that helmet, and it's Matt fucking Damon.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. It's just, but it wasn't like, it's not like he's a recurring character or anything.
No.
It didn't have the,
No.
it just had the payoff of,
it had no meaning.
Here is a celebrity that you're familiar with.
Yeah,
but
that's right. Yeah.
It's just funny that they went to the effort to hide it. Yeah, this looks great. I mean, it doesn't tell you a lot. I mean, we know what the story is. It's the story of the Odyssey.
Yeah.
It looks incredible. I mean,
and I wonder how. And this trailer doesn't really give it away. I wonder how deep into the mythology they're going to lean. Is there going to be magic?
It's at least a fair bit into it because I've read about things that are filming.
Great.
Like creatures and whatnot.
Yes,
so
yeah.
they're in there.
There's a bit of, for those who don't know, there's some supernatural stuff.
Yeah, and apparently it's in there. But I don't
basically
know what context.
There's
either.
the
That's
Iliad,
the thing.
which comes first, which is about the Trojan War, and then there's the Odyssey, which comes second, which is about the voyage back. And I found out recently, you know the Trojan horse, the big wooden horse, and Greeks bearing gifts?
Yep.
Not in the Iliad. Not in the Iliad.
Yeah, right.
The Iliad stops before the end of the war, and then the Odyssey picks up on their way home. That fucking horse is only in the Aeneid, one other book about the Trojan War. Everyone just like combines them in their mind.
Sure. Yeah, because the story of Troy is
Totally
just
different
kind of a
story.
complete thing. I don't think people would know where it came from. Because I think it was like the rest is history, but they're talking about is there a Troy or was there a Troy? And the answer is we actually don't know.
Yeah,
maybe.
And maybe in some form, but definitely not in the way that it says in the books.
No. Well, so that leads a little bit to people are already arguing about the Odyssey trailer because they're saying, it's not historically accurate. Some of the stuff's a bit or a lot anachronistic or whatever. Like it's wouldn't have looked like that, wouldn't have been like that. But then other people are like, yeah, but the book isn't. The story is not. It was already.
And I think what a lot of people
incorporated things from his time in a story that he was telling about the past.
Yes,
so,
it's a myth even at its time. And I think people assume that it's set in ancient Greece, but it isn't. It was written in the Greek Dark Ages before the classical period. And even when it was written, it was about the deep Mycenaean past.
Yes. So it was, but it contained modern to them things that didn't make sense then. So
like if you read Shakespeare's Julius Caesar, you can't go, well, that's not historically accurate to Julius Caesar. And it's like, no, but it is historically accurate to William Shakespeare's time.
Caesar didn't talk like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of a pointless debate in a way.
Also, it's not a documentary, mate. It's a movie.
Yeah, it's not a historical text. It's
I saw a great
story.
meme. It was somebody put the tweet by someone who had made their own sketches over it. He's like, this is what Agamemnon looks like in the film. This is what he should look like. And somebody's written, well, then we're lucky that this has been made by Christopher Nolan and not some geek on the internet.
Because Agamemnon looks fucking sick.
Yeah, he looks fucking great. And it's the fucking hard-ass dude from the Bomb movie.
The Bomb or Bond?
bomb. The what's it called?
You just
Oppenheimer.
reminded me. Oh,
It's his mate.
bomb movie. Got it.
Yeah, the Bond movie.
Yeah, now I'm with you.
I'm too old to
just
be able to
reminded me that I
conjure
watched,
names of things.
I watched something, and I'm going to put it in there.
Oh,
This looks fucking great. And like I said, I don't care about historical accuracy because it's not a true story.
It's
just
not
a
a
fucking...
documentary. It's a movie. It's for entertainment.
and if you had read
it's
this
got a
book
cyclops in
to
it.
anyone in ancient Greece and said, "Do you think this is true?" They'd look at you and go, "No, idiot. It's a fucking story."
Yeah.
But
Also,
I'd
do you think
also
Atlantis
go-
is real? No, Graham. It's not.
Yeah, that's right.
Plato's just trying to teach us stuff, and we don't want to hear it. So he's trying to make it relevant.
He's trying to make it interesting. Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, now that
I
you've-
watched something.
Now that you put this in there, I want to know about GoldenEye.
Yeah, I watched GoldenEye. I'm up to Pierce Brosnan. I've got thoughts because it's been a long time since I watched GoldenEye. I realized that when I put it on, this movie is
Amazing.
fucking excellent. It's
Yes,
fucking excellent.
Good.
It is,
However.
so 90s that
Yeah.
I was like, it was like I was bathing in my
Yeah.
teenage years in a way.
That first scene after the teaser sequence where they're racing and there's that bum, ba,
Yes.
ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, music
Yeah.
and it's like, what am I watching?
And it's like, it's the James Bond theme, but done. No, but it's got that. Even the opening sequence has that thing. This is just so 90s to me because Con Air, I think, sounds like this. They all sound like this, where it's like,
Yeah, yeah,
and the
that
music
kind of
is all like
hollow. Yeah.
like boom, like weird industrial sounds and stuff. And I was just like, oh fuck yes,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is good. And it's such a because the Dalton ones are incredibly 80s.
Right.
in the same way. So I think I might have said before, because I do love the Connery ones. I liked the Roger Moore ones more than I thought I was going to, because I always remember them being cheesy and stuff. No, they're good. And Roger Moore is fucking pretty creepy as a womanizing borderline rapist. I say borderline. But the Dalton and the Brosnan ones are pretty fucking good, I've got to say.
Right. Yeah.
So far, anyway. Yeah. But
Have you?
GoldenEye's great.
Have you only gone up to GoldenEye?
Yeah.
I've got some news for you.
There.
Yeah.
I think
Well, we'll see.
Die
No,
Another
because I mean,
Day's-
maybe in context.
No, not Die Another Day. Tomorrow Never Dies. I think is. I remember being pretty good.
One
That's
of
the
them
next
is
one.
quite good. But I
The World
forget
Is Not
which.
Enough. I remember seeing that at the
Oh,
movies, and it had Denise Richards in it, which I was
You're
psyched
quite
about
excited
at the time.
about. Yeah.
And I still thought that was a bit shit.
That's the one that's basically Rupert Murdoch is the villain, right?
No, that's Tomorrow Never Dies.
That's Tomorrow Never
He's
Dies,
on the
right.
submarine or whatever, and he's got. I got. It's the next one.
Right.
I haven't watched it again yet, but
Okay.
I remember that one being alright. And it's the guy from Brazil.
Yes.
That actor.
Yeah. Price? Jeremy
Yes.
Price? Jonathan
He's
Price.
good.
Jonathan Price.
He's good. Anyway, GoldenEye, love it. Sean Bean, love it. Sean
Right.
Bean.
As 006.
Yes, Alexei.
Mm.
Yeah. And yeah, that whole opening sequence.
It didn't give
So good.
it away that he's got a Russian name. I mean,
We
spoilers.
Sorry, he calls
but
him Alex. He calls him
All
Alex
right.
at first.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he just calls him Alex. And then, the plot of it I didn't recall. The plot of it is a little bit like, so he was like a Cossack, and he moved to England or whatever, and I was never quite, I probably wasn't paying enough attention because I was too busy enjoying the vibe of it.
Yeah.
But I remember thinking, I don't really understand why he's suddenly so... They were like friends, and now he's like, fucking die.
Yeah.
Like...
And not just England, but you specifically, James.
Yeah,
Fucking
fuck
hate
you,
you.
James Bond.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I never quite got this time. Like, why has he become such a cunt? Anyway,
Good movie
But great
from memory and directed by the same director as
Casino
would
Royale.
come back for Casino Royale, which I think is amazing.
Also a great
Yeah.
game.
Yes, great game.
And good action.
And one of
too.
my favourite Bond cars, although he only drives it for 1 second.
The BMW?
The Z3, yeah.
Yeah. He
love
also
that car.
drives the DB5 in this at the start. When he's racing the Ferrari, he's driving the Sean Connery
Right,
DB5, which is, I
yes.
think, the first time
The first time
appears
they-
again after...
And now
Thunderball.
everyone just knows that as James Bond's car.
Yeah, which is funny because only Connery drove it. up until that
And,
point.
and
then it was
Connery
brought back
only
as
drove it in
nostalgia.
Goldfinger too, wasn't it? Like he
was in
didn't just have it
Thunderball
in
as
every
well.
movie. Thunderball as well.
Yeah, it was in 2. Thunderball had the big jets that shoot water out the back. And then it was only in the opening scene, I think, in Thunderball. Maybe he drives it a bit more later. But GoldenEye was the...
Yes.
Goldfinger was the one that was mainly in. But anyway, I forgot that Pierce Brosnan drove it at all. I was thinking it was Connery,
Yes, I had as well.
And it got brought back for...
Because all the Connery ones, they're sponsored not by Aston Martin, but by BMW. And
Right.
I think BMW told them what car to use for each one, too, because I think in the next one, it's just a family saloon.
He's got like an M3 or something. And it's,
I don't even know if it's an M3. I think,
it's
it's
just
like
a
it's
3
like a
Series.
4-door. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
right.
think it's,
What do we want to really market this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that he controls with his phone. His Nokia.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, bring back the Nokia.
Which is
Okay,
funny
so you're gonna
because
push on.
those brands... I mean, BMW is a luxury brand, but not in the James Bond sense. Like if you look at Daniel Craig,
No,
he's got
that's
the
right.
Aston Martin back. He's wearing
Yeah.
Omega watches. He's like,
Yeah.
it's just like...
Yeah, but even then,
high-end shit.
Omega's not Rolex or Patek Philippe.
True.
Like, there's better watches he could have on.
Yeah.
But like,
Well,
it
Roger
shows
Moore
that he's
wore Casio for a long
right.
time, which I loved seeing that.
That's
Because it
amazing.
just hadn't occurred to me James Bond's wearing a fucking Casio digital watch.
You
'Cause
should
it's got technology in
collect all of the Casio James Bond watches. That's an attainable collection.
Yeah, that'd be
That
fun.
is.
Yeah, not doing the Omegas.
But then just stop.
yeah, exactly. Or the Connery definitely, he had like Submariners, I think, throughout the different movies.
Yeah.
And I can't afford that.
And I bet you he got to keep him at the end.
Probably.
Yeah, probably did.
That'd be one of those things that's in his contract, like with any of... Because I know sometimes I have contract, like I get to keep the wardrobe and stuff like that.
Keep the
and-
watch and I get to keep her.
Mate, I did a 1-day shoot with, can I say?
Don't know.
I better not say. With an Australian former what's the
Careful.
Careful.
Rapist.
no. Wasn't not a rapist. Do you remember that period in the 90s and 2000s where ethnic comedy was really
Yeah.
in? Yeah.
Wog
One of
Boys
those
and all that.
guys. Yeah, one of those guys. I won't say which one,
Yeah.
but one of the
Yeah.
one of
One
the
of
top
those two
three
guys.
One of those guys.
Vince
yeah.
Colosimo.
It was Vince Colosimo. So we had Vince Colosimo for a 1-day shoot, and he said on 2 provisos: 1, I only wear Armani, and 2, I get to keep whatever I wear.
If I put something on, it's mine.
So we had to buy him an Armani suit,
So-
feature that in the ad, and let him
Well,
take it home.
The reason why I even
That's
know
funny.
this is from watching commentary on Mallrats, because they got
Oh, yeah.
Shannon Doherty on that, and that was a
Oh, yeah.
big get for them. And
Yes.
in one of the jackets, and she was wearing Smith. Oh God,
Smith.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith.
It was just a plain black jacket. Can we get a star put on the back of that? And then
Hmm.
they did the star, came back, and then someone came up to went, "Can you not make any more changes to the clothes? Because she's picked them out, and she wants to keep
Oh,
them."
right.
So
And that was part of
like,
her.
that was part of her
Oh.
contract. That's how they got her to be on it, by going like,
That's
"We'll buy you
interesting.
clothes that you want, and you can keep." And it was like, "Yeah, so don't make any more alterations without checking with us first."
That's funny.
Interesting.
Oh, Shannon Doherty in that movie was beautiful.
Bumped
she was
into
the
her
big
almost
get
literally
for-
at Comic-Con.
Even
a
though
couple of years ago.
Right.
Even though it had Ben Affleck in it, Shannon Doherty was the big get.
It did have Ben Affleck.
Yeah, well, Ben Affleck was... I didn't even know who he was back then.
No,
He was the guy with the stinky hand.
no, he wasn't.
He gets stink
No, he was the
doesn't
guy who put
he?
girls in a
Like
very
he had sex with girls in a very uncomfortable,
very
place.
uncomfortable position.
that's right.
Yeah.
like the back of a Volkswagen.
I haven't watched that in a long time. I
Yeah.
thought he got stink pumped, but no, he doesn't.
Oh, he did
No,
get
that-
stink pumped.
No,
didn't he?
Michael Rooker.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Oh fuck, he's in it too, isn't he?
yeah,
That's right.
Yeah,
Did
you're
he
right.
come
you're
or
right.
what? Jesus, man, there's some things you just don't talk about in public.
I guess I got to rewatch that.
Let's put that back on the list. I want to watch that again. It's been so long.
yeah. I need to.
There's a Silverchair song in that movie.
Yeah. What are they doing now?
There was a scene in it that
Don't need to do
probably was
anything.
very good that got cut. There was meant to be a scene where Jay accidentally comes on Shannon Doherty. So it turns out that both Silent Bob and Jay's character, I think it's just Jay.
Jay.
Yeah.
Jay and Silent Bob. You've heard of them?
Jay
Yeah.
and Silent Bob, yeah. They sneak
Jay's
into
character,
the
his name's
changing rooms
Jason
to see
in
her
real life.
change. And yeah.
Right.
And the studio went, no, you can't do it. But then a year later, like, there's something about Mary comes out where she gets it. And I think it's a
I see.
little bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't ejaculate onto Mary. She takes it out of his hair.
Yeah.
If
Sexual assault.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, there is a lot of borderline sexual assault in Mallrats from memory, but
It could have been more.
yeah, he could have been more by the sounds of it.
It's just how
do
it
wanna
was
watch that
back
again.
then.
Yeah. Look, I consumed some media this week, but it's irrelevant what it was. But I just wanted to bring it up because, Luke, I know you'll hate this, and Matt, I don't know what you think about it, and I actually don't know what I think about it either. I downloaded an audiobook on Audible, as I do very often, and at the start, the narration said the following audiobook will be read by AI.
Oh.
And so that's a thing now that's started.
I don't like it.
If they hadn't told me, I don't think I would have noticed. It doesn't sound like the
Did it
old
do the
like
voices?
you are listening to our voice. It's not that. It's a non-fiction, right?
Oh,
so
I
it's
see.
just very
Dry.
dry commentary anyway. So
Yeah, right. Read by AI. I mean, that is how it's going to be.
it's only a way to keep the costs
cheaper,
down.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cheaper.
Because I don't think the margins on audiobooks are that good, especially on Audible. where
No,
everyone's just
and
paying
I know what it
fuck all a
costs
month.
to hire recording studio time
Yeah.
by the hour, and like
Well, you think that they'd own their recording studios, wouldn't they?
I don't know.
Amazon? Surely
Yeah.
they've got a studio. Yeah, but you've got to be where the well, I guess, is there like a
But it takes
Hollywood for
days.
audiobook
It
readers?
must take days to do.
Oh, it definitely
Yeah.
does. Yeah. Yeah, because you've got to keep saying it until you say it the right way.
Right.
Unless
yeah.
you're an AI, in
And there's a
which case it's
director
Well, it
and
speeds
like
that part up, but then
engineers.
it's also going to take the longer on the listening back to make sure it is
You're correct.
reading
Yeah.
what
Yeah, I
you
suppose
put
so.
in and stop spinning off.
Well,
but
not
still-
longer, because you'd still have to listen to somebody saying it in the first place. Like,
I guess
think
somebody's
it must
listening
be
as-
very time consuming to produce one of these
I think
with
it would
humans
Be,
and still with AI.
yeah,
It's
I
probably
think
very
it would still
time-consuming.
be a little bit longer to listen back because it's just going to spit the entire thing out, or unless
Yeah.
you're doing it in segments. Whereas if you're doing it with a person,
Oh, that's
you're sort
true.
of
There's no live listen. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. So you can immediately give feedback, whereas with this, you've got to go
Yeah.
over it. Yeah.
But still, it's,
Yeah, the
it's
amount
a
of times you'd
horrible
be
time
going
for
and
voice
just typing
actors-
something
voice
phonetically to
actors.
try to get them to say a name right.
I mean, honestly, I think one of the worst trends, and I feel, sorry if you're an author, but I think one of the worst trends in recent years has been the authors reading their own audiobooks because it means they get paid more. But sorry,
Don't
some
do
of
it.
you
Get
shouldn't
an
be
actor.
doing that.
Get an actor.
Some of you need to not do that because I turn it off sometimes.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, did you mean it to be read that way when you wrote it?
Yeah.
Because I don't think
Yeah.
you did. Like, why have
I
you
will even go as
pronounced
far
that
as
that way?
saying there's actors and then there's good audiobook narrators, and they're not all
Yes.
the same because I
Correct.
listened to David Duchovny read his own novel, right? And I'm like, I love you as an actor, and actually your book's pretty good, but you should have gotten someone else to read this.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was at first disappointed. I got Arnold's autobiography on Audible, and at first I was like, oh, he only reads the first chapter. But then after listening to one chapter, I was like, it's for the best.
Yeah.
Because, I love Arnie's voice, but I don't want to hear him read a whole book.
No, and he knows
it's good
that.
for a one-liner.
He's good for an
he read
introduction.
the first chapter, and it was good.
Yeah.
Felt very authentic. And then someone else who
Yeah,
has a
and
more-
no one doing an Arnie impersonation, just an American actor just did the rest.
Yes, someone who has a pleasing book,
yeah.
pleasing voice, read me the book, read me the rest of the book, and that's what I want. Yeah, like I said, some authors, I'm like, I understand you get a paycheck, double paycheck almost.
Yeah.
and I'm sure it's not quite like that, but I understand why you would want
Maybe
to
it's
do
an
it as an
ego
author.
thing too. I
But
don't know.
probably
Because the ones that
Taking
The ones that
away
do a
from
good
their
job-
paycheck, because it probably would if it gets bad reviews.
No, because they get
usually-
royalties from
off the
both,
recording.
I believe. My understanding
no,
is
you're
that
probably right.
it is a way to get
Okay,
money that you wouldn't have otherwise got. Because
But
I
get
don't understand
bad
why they would do
reviews
it
on the-
otherwise.
on the audio version, wouldn't it? And that would
But the
reduce
good-
sales.
the
That's
good,
how I
like,
would
you
see it.
Neil Gaiman, for example, and I know it's not cool to like Neil Gaiman.
No, but he could read
him
me a book.
reading audio. I don't want to hear anyone else reading Neil Gaiman to me, but Neil Gaiman.
British people, I think, can get away with it. I listened to the audiobook of Helen Lewis's new book about genius, and I could listen to her read books all day. But she's also
Roald Dahl
presenter.
reads his own audiobooks, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and stuff, and they're amazing.
So I guess that if you're not British, just don't.
Yeah, maybe it's just if you're not British. Yeah,
I couldn't listen. I'd turn Matthew McConaughey's off.
right.
I like Matthew McConaughey. I don't want to hear him read me a book,
Yeah.
especially the book he wrote, which I question the authenticity of. Some of the stories, I'm like, that didn't happen.
And I was most beautiful boy in South Carolina.
Yeah. And then my dad beat me in the face until I was unconscious, and then I'm like, I don't want to hear about this.
And I looked up at him and I said, Dad, where's the love? Just give me love.
And if you want to send me money, you can send it to this address. When did he become a con artist?
Yeah.
We
He's
talked about
got
that.
another book now that's just poetry and thoughts.
I mean, that's fine. It's just it's the motivational speaking con artistry thing that
Yeah, it's the guru stuff.
Yeah. Anyway,
I reckon it came from the ads he used to do for. He's just because remember the ads he used to read for Scotch whiskies and stuff.
oh yeah, and he did Lincoln automobiles.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's sort of that
okay.
sort
I like
I
to
think it's
drive
that
in the
sort of
desert.
thought that sort of led him into that.
Right.
I keep just talking like that, and I can sell that. And
I don't know, man. To me, he's just Interstellar now. John
Oh, yeah,
Interstellar.
he's a great actor. He should have just. Why is he doing this stuff that makes me not like him? Stop it. Like,
But I didn't
'cause
used
he's
to like
literally
him.
a grifter now, Luke. In case you don't know, he has like those courses where he's like, "Oh man, happiness. You just gotta send money in, and we'll send you the
We'll send you
stuff
the
to make you
happiness."
happy." Yeah, exactly. It's like one of those telemarketing scam kind of weird things. I might be misrepresenting it slightly, but it is.
I hope not.
As far
'cause
as I'm
that's
aware, a scam.
yeah, I don't like those people that you see on like if you do our course, I'll make you an alpha.
Yes,
or
it's
do
a
all
course.
this, and
That's probably a
I will-
better-
Yeah.
Saying it's a course is probably a better way to not get sued. Thank you, Luke.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The
Look,
course is
there's
still
only-
a scam
I believe
from the
so.
ones I've seen.
I think it is.
Yeah. I mean, all the courses I've signed up to have definitely been scams. So we'll see.
I mean, it's one of those things. It's like that Darren Brown episode with the ghost hunting guy. If it is a scam, but if you believe in ghosts and he believes in ghosts, and it both
Yeah.
makes you feel good,
yeah.
who am I to?
You're just
say
scamming each
anything?
other.
So
Yeah.
if Matthew McConaughey's making people happy, fine, I guess. I just don't like it.
I have seen some of these ones we go like a full money back guarantee if this doesn't work for you. But
Define that.
Yeah.
to do that, you have to follow every single little step, which
Or
Is
you
it
can't
possible?
say that you did it. Yeah.
did it. And even if you did it all, it's still not
You
going
just
to
did
work.
it wrong, man. You just did
Yeah.
it wrong.
Yeah, you should. You should. You missed out.
It's got to
You
be
should have done
Matthew
this here.
McConaughey. I saw a great meme the other day. It was just a picture of Henry Cavill, and it just said,
Oh yeah.
just ask her out. It always works for me.
I could love Henry Cavill, by the
Yeah,
way.
he's the best.
If it ever gets revealed that Henry Cavill is some sort of con artist, I'm going to be so sad because
know.
he's one of us as far as
He's a
Yeah.
nerd.
I feel like
He's
Henry
just the
Cavill-
most
he's a really
handsome nerd
handsome
there's
one of
ever
us.
been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He obviously he's the alpha, but
Yes.
He's our
one
king.
of
We'll
us.
bow to him. Yeah.
That's right.
Like he
he's our
loves
king.
playing like Warhammer.
Yep. Building a
Building his
PC
own
on fucking
computer.
stream and
Yep.
doing it wrong and not caring. He's just
Yep.
like, I'm just a nerd.
Yeah, he's
Who
not.
wants-
He's not. It's not performative. He's just like, if anyone wants to watch me build
Does
my
anyone know how the
PC.
fuck do I put this heat paste on, mate? and like it's just he's just real.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
Yeah.
shouldn't be in movies.
Speaking of building
think
things,
TV.
I'll just quickly throw this in. Fucking Admiral Thrawn and Urso, fucking architect of the Death Star, brothers in real life, the Mickelsons,
Yes,
built a Lego Death Star together at Christmas this year.
that's great.
Yeah, someone gifted one to whichever the younger brother is, the Thrawn brother, and Mads, he said, I'll fucking come over and help you with that.
I would
That's great.
love to get this.
Yeah.
It's like 4,000 pieces. It's be an amazing build.
Would you build it with
Yeah.
the Mickelsons?
Yeah.
They've already done it. I think they'd be a bit over it now.
I don't know if
yes, I would.
they might be fun to hang out with. I don't know. They might be a bit serious.
No, I don't think Mads Mikkelsen's serious.
No, probably not. I've only seen Mads Mikkelsen is very serious. He's like Sheaf. He's like,
You're imagining Le Chiffre or maybe the
we're doing building the Lego, and he's bleeding from the eye.
Assure you, it's nothing sinister.
See, I don't
Now, do you see a
Thrawn,
piece
though.
that's 2 by 3?
Yeah, take a seat in the stool that I've cut the.
That's
seat,
right. Fucking hell.
See, it's not my Thrawn though.
Not my Thrawn.
No.
It's not my Grand Admiral Thrawn.
He seems
my
okay
Thrawn.
though. I've seen him in a few, Danish crime movies. He was in The Killing. He's very good.
He's in The Witcher, isn't he?
Oh yes, yes, he is.
I want to mention something, if I may. I won't go on about too much, but I do really, really want to encourage people to play Dune Awakening.
Oh yes,
because the Steam sale was on. I've got GeForce now, and I saw that I could play it on that, and I was like, it was $30, and I was like, oh, I really want to play that. When's the console release? It's fucking mid 2026, and I was like, I don't want to wait. Fuck it. So I bought it. It is excellent.
Okay.
I love it. It's Conan Exiles, but more refined, in my opinion. And it feels like basically a single-player game, but I'm aware that there are other people around building bases also, but I don't have to interact with them.
Yeah, right. But you're playing it on a public server?
Yeah, playing it on the North American server called Arrakis, because I was like, I'm picking that one.
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't you?
No, I've been seeing some people play, and it does look amazing.
Yeah, it's not going to run on my
I can see they
PC, but when it
have
comes out on
learnt a lot.
Xbox,
Yeah. When it comes out, I think. I honestly, I think this is a game we call. It's just so. It's fucking. It's just what you think. It's like you're in the fucking desert, and then there's like blocks of rock, and you've got to do quests, and there's like scavengers, and you shoot people and stuff like that. And then sometimes you've got to get from one block of rock to the other one. You've got to run across the sand, and then this little noise meter comes up, and then a fucking sandworm comes up. I was playing it.
Walk without rhythm.
My daughter was like, "Oh, I want to watch." So I was like, "Okay, I could try and do some non-violent things while she's watching." And then she was getting into it. She was like, "Don't go on the sand, Dad. Don't go on the sand. The worm's coming." And then at one point, I'm like running across, and the meter starts to go red, and then you hear, and because the music in it's great too.
Oh yeah.
So like you're running across the sand, and then when you're making too much noise or whatever, the music starts to go, and she's like. Grabs my arm, and then this fucking sandworm comes up out of the sand, and then she was like, and then she goes, I finally got to see one.
Did it kill you?
No, I haven't been eaten by a worm yet. That's the other so if you die, you respawn with all your stuff, unless a sandworm eats you, and then you respawn without all your stuff.
Right.
So you got
And
to
you
watch
have to watch it fuck you to death.
But no, looking at this, it looks like a much bigger and much well-rounded world than what Conan was. Not saying Conan was bad. I'm just saying they've learnt a lot from Conan.
It's really fun in a way that Conan was sometimes not fun. You know, like Conan could get tedious at times where you're running back and forth and that kind of stuff. You do have to run around in this, but so far it's fun at all times doing that. And the other thing, story-wise, I thought was cool. It's narrated at the start by Paul Atreides, and he says, "This is a version of the world that I've seen. I'm not in it. My parents had a daughter. Lady Jessica finished her training. She was able to detect the plot against them. They won the Battle of Arrakeen, and the Fremen were wiped out by their Sardaukar. Like it's just the world is just different in cool ways that make it so that they don't have to stick to the world of the books. They can do their own thing that makes it more fitting for kind of the story they want to tell." So I was like, "Oh, that's cool."
Incredible.
I will wait for Xbox, so because I can't play, as you know, I can't play a game without achievements, unfortunately.
That's fine. It will come out eventually. I just really wanted to say yes.
Oh,
it's great. It's really good.
Looks amazing.
Yeah, I'm all in. Yeah, I've got to wait for Xbox. My PC's not going to run this, but yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there when this comes out.
Sweet. Love it.
We're going to go to the after party now, and I just want to tease a little annual tradition. We did it last year. I don't know if we did it before then, but we're going to do it in the after party this year, which is I'm going to tell you what the most searched terms on Pornhub were in 2025.
Change from trad wife.
Oh, that's right.
We
It was
have
Tradwives last year.
We have changed, and there's some interesting changes. So
okay, all right.
We've gone from step siblings to Tradwives. Let's find out what's next.
Well, patreon.com/multiple nerdgasm. Sign up. $5 a month will get you the after party every week. And this week, the after party is all about Pornhub.
And some dead celebrities.
And a whole bunch of dead people. People seem to die at the end of the year a lot. There's always a disproportionate amount around Christmas and New Year.
Yeah. Just can't be bothered with Christmas again. That's what it is.
Yeah, God, I don't get Christmas. Oh, shit. I forgot to call my family.
That's all for this week. Thank you for listening, and we hope you enjoyed the show. If you enjoyed it, then please subscribe in iTunes to receive episodes automatically. We'll see you next time.